Hello? This wouldn't happen to be Tony, would it? This is Scott. Do you know who I am?
Scott. Can't say I do, man. I don't know any Scotts in my life. Oh, hold on a second. I think I know now.
You do?
Yeah, of course. You must be Dragon Slayer X2500. You're the guy that I've been playing online games with, right? You finally got in contact with me.
No, that's not who I am. Actually, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but my sister Christina told me to get in touch with you. She said something about us bonding and getting along. Apparently, she's very serious about you.
Oh, yeah, Christina, my girl. Yeah, she's totally awesome, man. She's your sister? You guys must have had a ball growing up with each other.
Yeah, well, it had its ups and downs. We're not any different from your average siblings. But anyway, she's really insistent on you, Tony. She sees something special in you. You're different from the other guys, apparently. I don't want to put any pressure on you, but I think she wants her brother's approval before she starts moving forward with things.
Moving forward? You mean like she wants to marry me or something? Oh, that'd be totally cool, man. I'd be so keen to be with Christina for my whole life.
Really now? Why do you say that? You must really like her.
Well, hell yeah, man. Christina is awesome. I mean, she does everything. She works, she takes care of me, she takes care of the house. She's like a 10 out of 10 girlfriend. It doesn't get any better than this. Oh, I bet you're jealous. I bet you want a girl like this too, huh?
That's kind of disturbing, to be honest, Tony. I mean, she's my sister.
Oh, yeah, right. Maybe I could give you my sister. We could trade and stuff, man. Trade them like Pokemon.
Actually, no, let's not trade them like Pokemon. They're human beings, okay? Human beings? Besides, I've already got myself a girl. I'm very happy with my relationship.
Okay, all good, man. No pressure, it was just a suggestion, but you know, my sister is pretty high up there as well. She's quite popular.
Is she now? What type of a person is she?
Well, as it happens, she works in a strip club. She gets a lot of attention from guys. She is quite a catch.
Oh, wow. Okay then. The strip club. Sounds like a good girl.
Yeah, man. How good is that? Imagine having her in your arms. Imagine all the attention you're gonna get with her. It'd be pretty good, wouldn't it? You sure you don't want to hit her up or anything? She's single at the moment. I don't know what type of girl you have, but apart from Christina, there aren't many girls out there that can beat my sister.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna have to pass on that, Tony.
You're passing up on a real good girl, man.
I know. Thanks for the offer, though. Anyway, I don't want to spend this conversation talking about our sisters. I don't think it's really relevant. I just want to get to know you.
Well, yeah, sure, man. I'm an open book. I don't hide anything. I'm pretty comfortable with who I am.
Yeah, right. Well, that's good to hear. I'm pretty sure you keep my sister's mind at ease then. So, what type of work do you do?
Work? Wow, man, that is hilarious. Are you seriously asking me that?
Well, yeah, is that a weird question or something? I thought it was a pretty basic, typical thing that you ask someone when you first meet them, right?
Yeah, man, but it's just sort of funny. I mean, you actually think that I'm the type of guy that works? That's not for me, man. I don't do that type of stuff.
Well, why not?
Oh, think about it, man. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. I've got a hotshot girlfriend that does everything for me. I don't need to work.
Okay, then. So you get Christina to do everything?
Pretty much, man. Like I said, she takes care of everything. Weren't you listening before? When I say everything, I actually mean everything. She's my queen, man. Because of her, I can just sit back and relax and really enjoy my day.
Okay, well, it sounds like you're very content with your situation, Tony. I wonder how my sister feels about this. Is she really comfortable with all of this? Is she okay with this arrangement?
Well, you said so yourself, right? She's really keen on me. She wants to be in this type of relationship. She wanted it so much that she actually wanted you to talk to me. If that's not a clear sign that she likes me, then I don't know what is.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not going to deny that, Tony. It's quite clear that she's very into you. The question is, why?
What do you mean, why? It's me, of course.
I get that, but it looks like you're getting a pretty good deal out of this, Tony. I mean, my sister is definitely a looker. That's not a secret. Most people would agree with what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro, she is beautiful.
Not only that, but she's a hard worker. She's got a good job in her company, and it seems like you're able to reap the benefits of that.
Yeah, man, like, I totally understand what you're saying right now. I don't know where you're coming from, though. What are you trying to get at?
Well, what I'm trying to get at is that you're getting a lot out of this, and I'm not really sure what my sister is getting from you. Like, what do you bring to the table? What do you have to offer her?
Well, come on, man. Can you really think about a relationship in those terms? It's kind of cruel, you know? I mean, it's not like we're in business with each other where I have to give a certain amount of X and she has to give a certain amount of Y. That's just too logical, man. That's not how love works.
Well, true. I'll admit that's taking it to an extreme. But at the same time, a good relationship should be fair, right? You both should get something out of it.
Of course, I totally agree with that.
Okay, well, if that's the case, what is she getting out of this?
Well, like, I don't know, man. I've never really thought about it before. It never really crossed my mind. It didn't bother me.
Okay, well, would you say that she's 100% happy with the relationship she has with you then?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think about that type of stuff.
Kind of sounds like you don't think about Christina at all. But it sounds like you think a lot about yourself, Tony.
Actually, no, man. I don't think about me at all. I got like way too many other things on my mind.
Really now? You don't strike me as a person who's very busy. So what exactly is it that you do?
Well, like, I'm totally this big streamer, man.
Big streamer? You mean like video games?
Yeah, man, that's exactly what I do. I play video games. I'm on this one game called League of Legends. Do you know it?
I think I've heard about it before. It's one of those popular esports games, isn't it?
Totally, man. You just like totally understand where I'm coming from, you know? It is so cool. Well, anyway, I'm like a big time player on League of Legends. I'm pretty well known. I think I'm like ranked in silver or something.
Silver? Okay, then. Well, let me do a little bit of research. Silver sounds pretty high. Okay, well, I've just looked it up, and silver doesn't look like it's that high up, to be honest, Tony. I mean, it's the second lowest rank. It looks like the highest rank is called Challenger.
Well, yeah, man, like, don't worry about that type of thing. I mean, I know it's not the highest rank and everything, but my skill is there. I'm definitely at a Challenger level. There are just so many variables that comes into it, you know? You never know if you're going to have good teammates that will boost you or drag you down. Unfortunately, my luck is real bad. I've always got people dragging me down, but it's fine. I'm not complaining about it or anything. I'm just like totally optimistic, man. I know I'm going to pull through this at some point. I've got nothing to worry about.
Okay, well, it does sound like you're very optimistic about it. That's good to hear, I guess. So that's what you do in your spare time, right? You stream?
Yeah, man, I'm a big time streamer. I've got like 50 people watching me. Totally crazy. We've got a really tight-knit community, a bunch of killers on League of Legends.
50 doesn't sound like much, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, well, man, didn't you hear what I just said? We're a bunch of killers, and there's not a whole lot of us. We're just like the elite of the elite, you know? It's pretty hard to enter a community like ours.
I see, okay. I have to say, Tony, this is pretty bizarre. I mean, you're not really the type of guy my sister usually dates.
Oh, really? Wait, is that meant to be a good thing?
Well, I'll let you take it for what it is, but in the past, she's had different criteria for the type of people that she wants to date. I remember back in high school, she was chasing after the football players and a lot of the guys that had a really unique way of thinking about the world. There were a couple of bad boys here and there, but they were kind of the good kind. They wanted to go against the grain and do something for themselves. In fact, a lot of them now have opened up their own businesses. They're earning quite a lot of money.
Damn, well, that's good to hear. Good for them.
You don't feel like maybe you have a standard that you need to live up to, Tony? That maybe you should get on their level as well?
Well, I mean, like, sure, but, like, I totally enjoy what I'm doing right now, man. I have a really good life just being supported by your sister and playing games all day.
Okay, I realize that. But do you think that type of lifestyle is going to last forever? I'm not really sure my sister is going to be enthusiastic about you doing this for a long time. She might actually ask you to get a job at some point.
What? Are you kidding me? Christina asking me to get a job? That is so funny, man. There is no way she would do that.
Well, why wouldn't she? What makes you think otherwise?
Well, because it's just so silly, man. I can't even imagine a reality where I'm working. Like, I pretty much spent all of my life playing games, you know?
Oh, really? So what happened before you met my sister? In fact, how did you meet my sister in the first place?
Okay, man, well, this is just like totally such a romantic story, man. Like, I think you could make a Disney movie out of how we met.
Really? So it's that emotionally impactful, is it? I'm really interested to hear.
Yeah, man, so it was like a really rare day. My mom and I had a massive fight. Sometimes she gets a little bit cuckoo, you know? She starts saying really stupid things.
What type of things was she saying?
Oh, you know, she was saying things like I was a bum and a loser and that I need to go out there and do something with my life instead of playing games. You know, just crazy stuff. But it's my mom at the end of the day. I don't hate her for it. I still love her, but I can't take anything she says seriously.
I don't know if what she was telling you to do was cuckoo or not, but anyway, go on.
Yeah, so anyway, there we were arguing for a long time, and I was just like, chill out, Mom, don't take this so seriously. You don't want to spend your whole life stressing about things, just learn to be chill with everything. And then the argument started to soften a little bit more. Eventually, she told me that if I'm going to live in the house rent-free, I should at least go and do the shopping for her.
I see. That's a decent arrangement, I guess. Just hop in your car and do the weekly shopping for her. She'd appreciate that.
Oh, right. Me hop in a car? No way, man. That scares the crap out of me. I don't have a car. No, I ended up just taking my scooter.
Your scooter? You mean one of those electric ones?
No, man. Just a normal old scooter that you push. Yeah, so I used that scooter to get to the shops. I'm there with my mom's card, and I get the milk like she wanted me to. When I'm at the register, I put the card in the reader, and it keeps saying that it's not accepting it. I was like, why, man? Why do you have to do this? Just take the money. I want to get this milk and get home so I can start playing games as soon as possible. But it doesn't matter how many times I put that card in, it just wouldn't accept it. I did everything that I could. I gave the machine a little smack, I bit into it, I picked it up and I shook it. No matter what I did, it just wouldn't accept the card.
Okay, well that's interesting. Usually you don't have this much trouble when you're making a purchase.
I know, man, I had no idea what was going on. But anyway, that's when my angel came. My savior, my beloved, she appeared right behind me to take my stresses away.
I'm assuming that you're talking about Christina?
Yeah, man, a gift from God himself. She said that she could help me out, and it was absolutely amazing. She managed to fix it.
Really now? What did she do?
It is so cool, man. She took the card, rotated it 180 degrees, and when she did that, it finally got accepted. I was finally able to pay for the milk.
Interesting. So this is the story that you think that they should base a Disney movie on?
I know, right? How cool is that? That's how Disney movies work, right? You get saved by the hero and you fall in love with them.
That's true, except the hero tends to be the guy saving a girl from something perilous. I'm not exactly sure I would call getting your card rejected from an EFT POS machine perilous.
Yeah, well, it's just like the modern day adaptation, isn't it?
So, did things end there? What happened between you and my sister from that point on?
Well, I thanked her and everything, and then she just went on her way. My angel just disappeared into the distance. I thought that she went back to the heavens or something.
Really now? I guess you missed your chance. But you're still with her now, so I'm guessing you met her another time?
Yeah, man, you totally guessed it. So after a bit of time passed, I got into another fight with my mom. She was angry that I didn't go to the shops enough. Apparently, I'm in my room, just gazing off at my computer, ignoring everything she says. She gave me a whack on the head to bring me back to reality. I don't know what she's talking about, though. I'm pretty sure I was aware of everything that was going on around me. Anyway, she told me that I need to go to the shops more often to get more things, so I did. Only this time, Christina was the one at the register.
What do you know? What a coincidence.
Yeah, man, I couldn't believe my eyes. I had to rub them like 4 times just to make sure it was true. Every time I reopened them, she was still there. My angel. I put my milk on the conveyor belt and I talked to her. I said, "Mademoiselle, allow me." I took her card and rotated it 180 degrees, just like she did with mine. I put it in the machine for her, and it failed. She had a laugh and took the card from me, and she just paid for it properly. She even paid for my milk.
Well, there you go. Lucky you.
Yeah, man, and so, things just started from that point on. Her and I were talking and talking. We got along a lot more, and now we're at the point today. We're actually living with each other.
Hold on a second. You guys are living with each other? Since when did that happen?
I don't know, man. We've been living with each other for ages now. Maybe a couple of months.
She never told me that. This whole time she was telling me that she was staying at some share house.
Yeah, I think that she was doing that before she met me. But after about a week of getting to know each other, she moved in with me.
Hold on a second. She only knew you for about a week and she decided to move in with you?
Yeah, that's totally how it happened, man.
I don't believe this. I feel like you're not telling the truth, Tony.
Oh, man. Well, I'm sorry for making you feel that way.
I think I need to talk to my sister about this. I want to hear it from her own mouth.
Yeah, man. Well, it's so cool to have a talk with you and everything. Hey, you know what? Maybe you could come around and play some League of Legends with me sometime. I could get you into it. It's a really fun game. I know that you would enjoy it.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna have to think about that one, if I'm being honest. But yeah, sure, it was nice to meet you too, Tony.
So, come on. How did it go? I want to hear all the juicy little details. What did you two talk about? You got a good impression of him, right? I know you'd be proud of me for going with a guy like this. It's been a long time coming, hasn't it? Your little sister has come a long way, hasn't she?
I'm assuming you're talking about Tony, aren't you, Christina?
Yeah.
Look, I don't even know what to say. He's something, I'll say that much.
Come on. That's a bit of a dull reaction, don't you think? You don't have to downplay this, bro. I know you're proud of me for what I've done. It's okay to show that. You don't have to put on the cool guy act all the time.
The cool guy act? Is that what you think I'm doing right now?
Yeah. I mean, you've always done that with my boyfriends, right? Anytime our dad and you meet a guy, you're like, yeah, he's all right. He's fine. He could be better. Well, look, it doesn't get any better than this, does it? He's absolutely perfect for me.
Are you sure you and I are thinking about the same person right now? Christina, we are talking about Tony, right?
Yeah, Tony, my boyfriend. Who else would we be talking about?
I don't know. It's just the way that you're describing him at the moment isn't exactly matching the description of the person I was talking with the other day.
What do you mean? You got the wrong number or something?
I don't think that's the case. I think you're just interpreting his character a little differently than I am. I mean, you think he's perfect, right? You think I'm supposed to be proud of this? What makes you think I'd be proud of you dating someone like Tony?
What the hell? That's a really harsh question, don't you think? It should be obvious why I'm dating someone like Tony. Do I really have to give you the reasons?
You're gonna have to, Christina. Because if I'm being honest, this guy doesn't seem like a great guy at all.
What did you just say?
Yeah, he seems like the exact opposite. Look, I know I've always been critical of you and your boyfriends. It's not because I'm trying to be harsh or anything. I just want you to be with the best person possible. In the past, they've always lacked something, right? Maybe they were a little bit lazy, a little bit dirty. Maybe their values were a bit off. I don't know. You're my sister, and I want to make sure that no one's going to hurt you. I don't want you to regret being with a particular person.
Okay, yeah, fair enough, bro. I hear what you're saying right now. But at the same time, what's the issue here?
The issue? Well, I don't know. I just don't feel like this Tony guy is the best guy for you.
Well, there you go again, huh? What's it gonna take to impress you? I get a guy over with massive pecs and you say he's a jerk. I get a guy that earns money and you say he's too skinny. Like, what's it gonna be? Who's the perfect guy that I should be dating? How many dudes do I have to introduce for you to actually accept them?
Look, I don't know, to be honest. I just definitely know that Tony's not a good selection. He's not the best that you could do.
How could you say something like that?
Okay, well, I really need you to explain to me why he's the best selection.
Well, why isn't he a good selection?
Geez, you're gonna make me answer? Fine. Okay, where to start? Well, I mean, take a look at the dynamic you have here. It seems like he's getting a really good deal out of this. You're doing everything, and he's staying at home enjoying himself.
Yeah, I don't see what's so wrong with that.
Well, I mean, you don't see it as unfair at all? Like, think about it, sis. You're contributing to the whole household. He's not putting a cent into it. Are you okay with carrying the whole house on your own?
Okay, come on. That's a bit of an exaggeration. You know he does streaming, right? He's putting a little bit of money in.
Okay, yeah, he's got a stream with about 50 people. Unless they're all donating a really big amount of money, I can hardly believe that it's going to be enough to pay for the rent. And you know what? I'm glad that you brought that up as well. He's a gamer, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Why is that such a big issue for you? You got some sort of discrimination or something?
I mean, not really. Everyone deserves to have their hobby and not be judged for it. I'm pretty sure I do some things that people think are stupid. But from the looks of it, he's really passionate about this League of Legends thing. It sounds like he's playing it all day or something.
Yeah, he is. It doesn't bother me.
Are you serious right now? It doesn't bother you even in the slightest?
What are you trying to get at here?
Alright, Christina, basically, I just think this guy is super lazy and doesn't do anything. I don't think he cares about you at all. I think all he cares about is satisfying his own self-indulgent needs. It seems like he has no responsibility. And you know what? He told me that little story about you guys in the supermarket.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's bringing back memories. What a time. He was so cute back then. I mean, how many people can't use an FPOS machine? It's absolutely hilarious.
I mean, yeah, it's quite funny, but is that the type of person you want to be in a relationship with? Don't you see that as really embarrassing?
Yeah, look, I don't know. I kind of like it, to be honest.
You like it? You like being responsible for taking care of a baby?
Yeah, I love it, actually. He's my baby. I get to take care of him.
Alright, let me say just one thing here, Christina. He's not a baby. He's a fully grown adult. With the way that he's behaving right now, you can't really describe him as a baby. That's what you call a man-child. He's a man that you have to treat like a child.
Yeah, sure. Why not call him that? That's exactly what I have to do, and I love it.
I cannot believe what I'm hearing right now. You actually love it? You enjoy doing this type of thing, do you? I have to say, you really amaze me, sis. I didn't think in a million years that this would be the type of guy that you would be interested in. Thinking about all the other guys that you've been attracted to in the past, it doesn't make sense at all. I mean, yeah, big athlete guys are attractive. Guys that want to do stuff with their lives are attractive. But guys that sit at home playing League of Legends and expect you to pay for everything in the house? Is that really attractive? Is that the type of thing that you like?
Come on, maybe it is. Why do you have such an issue with it? Are you supposed to be the one that decides what I like? Is that the type of guy you are, Scott? Do you want to be controlling or something?
Of course not. What you like is what you like. I don't have a say in it at all, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm really confused. What about my best friend Lucas? What was wrong with him?
Oh, please. You're kidding me right now. You're gonna ask what was wrong with the guy? He was probably one of the worst people I've ever dated.
The worst? What are you talking about?
Well, he was an absolute sleaze. I mean, you know what type of guy he is, right? At least I hope you do.
He's a sleaze? I've never known him to be that type of guy, to be honest.
Well, yeah, he is. As his best friend, you should know about him. I mean, he was talking to all the girls. He was talking to so many behind my back. I'm almost insulted that you actually recommended him to me. Like, why? Why would you recommend some dirtbag that's gonna cheat on me?
Okay, let me be honest with you right now. Christina, I had no idea he was doing something like that. I'm really sorry for hooking you up with him. I thought he was a decent guy.
Yeah, well, they all seem like decent guys on the surface, don't they? Everyone you mentioned. Big athletic guys that have the looks. Money-hungry guys chasing after their dream of opening up their own company. They all seem like decent people that are going to treat you well. But what have each and every one of them done? They've actually cheated on me. They betrayed my trust and went with someone else.
Really? I had no idea about that.
Yeah, well, it isn't exactly something that I want to tell my brother. I don't want to lay all my problems on you.
So, is that what's going on here? You think this Tony guy is a safe bet? You think there's no way that he could possibly do anything against you?
Of course not. I mean, in his eyes, I'm a pretty big catch, right? I'm doing everything for him, and I'm pretty sure my beauty is enough for him to be happy. I can't imagine him doing anything to hurt me. I mean, sure, I have to baby him a little bit. I've got to be the one that earns some money, but it's a small price to pay. It's better than getting my heart broken.
I guess so. You might have a point there. I guess betrayal is a lot more powerful than love itself, isn't it? Every time you have a great love, the pain of losing that love afterwards can be too much to bear at times. But are you really prepared for this, Christina? And do you honestly think that you can't get a decent guy that's going to treat you well? I really don't think that you need to stoop so low to Tony's level. I think you deserve a lot more.
Oh, come on! Are you serious? Don't try to sit there and tell me that I deserve more. I don't like the fact that you're putting Tony down either. It's not like he's the worst guy in the world.
Fair enough, he seems like a pure soul, I guess. I feel really bad that all of these people have used you, especially my best friend. I expected better of him. I am so sorry for contributing to the events that have made you feel this way, sis. If things had worked out differently, maybe you wouldn't be dating Tony.
What do you mean dating Tony? It's no longer just dating. I want to get a bit more serious than that.
What do you mean you want to get serious? Oh, don't tell me you're actually thinking about marrying this guy.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna pop the question.
Wait a second. You're gonna pop the question? You're gonna pop the question instead of him? Are you sure you want to do that?
I've never been so sure about anything in my life.
Okay, but Christina, you know it's meant to work the other way around, right? It's not meant to be your responsibility. It's supposed to be him popping the question to you.
I know. But you know the type of personality Tony has, right? He is a little bit, lethargic. I don't know. I think it's gonna take him a long time to actually do that type of thing. It's not that his heart isn't in the right place or anything, but it's just not his priority. And not only that, but think about it. You and I both know the type of guy he is. Do you actually think that he's gonna go out there and buy a decent ring? I wouldn't be surprised if the ring was plastic.
You're not wrong about that. So you want to take it upon yourself, do you? At the same time, I think the mere fact that you have to do that means that he's probably not the best partner. I mean, don't you want a partner that actually considers you and your feelings? Don't you want someone who cares about you so much that they would get themselves into gear, get a job, and save up the money to actually buy you a decent ring? I think that type of person is perfect for you. I think that right there is true love. You doing everything for this guy isn't true love to me, Christina.
Okay, bro. Look, I've listened to what you had to say, and I've had enough. It's really putting me in a bad mood. I mean, who are you? My mom? My dad? Are you here to tell me what to do? You aren't, are you? So just leave it alone already. I'm an adult now, and I'm allowed to make my own decisions.
You know what? You're right. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I was really in the wrong there, wasn't I? If you feel like this is the right thing to do, then maybe I just have to respect that. I'm sorry for stepping out of line. I should respect your wishes.
Yeah, well, it's fine, I guess. I wasn't really clear about how I felt. I should have put my foot down a long time ago. But anyway, yes, I'm gonna be marrying Tony. I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with him. I'm confident this is what I want to do. I know this is the right decision. Let's just hope he says yes to me.
Hey, sis. Is everything alright? I'm so sorry it's taking me so long to actually get in contact. I've been working all day and haven't been looking at my phone. I've been busy as hell. But you said there's something wrong with Dad, right? He went to the hospital?
Yeah, that gave me such a fright. I rushed there as soon as I could. You know how much I love Dad, right? I couldn't bear for him to leave this earth. I thought he was about to die, but anyway, it looks like everything is fine. He's not having it too bad.
Okay, well, that's a relief. What happened in the first place? This is really out of the blue. I wouldn't expect this to happen.
I know, right? According to what the doctors said, he's had a mini stroke.
A mini stroke?
Yeah. He's never had something like this before, right? He's always been healthy. He can never see something like this happen, but Dad's in quite a state about it. He was really scared about the fact that he had a stroke. He's really worried.
I can imagine. Maybe I should quit work today. Maybe I should be by his side. I am his son after all. He probably wants a lot of family around him.
I think it's gonna be fine, Scott. You don't need to do anything like that. I mean, Tony and I are here with him.
Tony's there too, is he?
Yeah, he is. He's really concerned about Dad. He really cares about what happens to him.
Really? A guy like Tony actually cares about what's happening to Dad?
Yeah. I mean, as much as you want to look down on him all the time, he's not a bad guy. He actually cares about the people around him, especially my family. He's a good husband, you know?
You know what? You might not be wrong about that. Maybe I've underestimated Tony. He's not a bad guy. He certainly does care about the people around him.
Exactly! Do you know how much of a good guy he is? He's actually offering Dad his assistance. You know, ever since Mom died, Dad's been on his own, right? I'm pretty sure it's getting to his head. He must feel so lonely. Tony realizes stuff like that. He realized that Dad might need some company and a bit of assistance, and he's actually gonna go over there and help him. He's gonna stay there.
Wow, who is this guy? Is this actually Tony? I thought that he valued his video games more than anything else. I can't imagine him going out of his way to actually spend time with Dad.
Yeah, well, now that something like this has happened, he's got no choice, right? He takes marriage seriously. My family is his family. He looks at Dad as his own dad.
That is crazy to think about. Those two didn't really talk in the past, right? They weren't close or anything.
Well, that's irrelevant. It's what happens from this point on. I mean, think about it. This is basically a catalyst for them to get along. It's gonna be a really good opportunity. I bet you feel pretty bad for putting Tony down all the time.
No, you're right. I definitely do. He's a lot more than meets the eye, isn't he? Well, look, if Tony's gonna chip in, then I'm gonna have to as well. I guess I'm gonna have to come over and help Dad.
Are you kidding? You helping Dad? Don't make me laugh. What could you possibly do?
What are you talking about, Christina? Why are you acting like I couldn't help him?
Well, let's just face the facts. You're way too busy. We all know how much of a workaholic you are. You know your wife often complains about how much you're working. You're never home to spend time with her. That's how much you like to work.
I know, but this is different, right? This is our dad that we're talking about. Sometimes we need to make sacrifices.
Well, don't let the wife hear that. She's gonna start hating your guts, knowing that you care about your dad more than her.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's my family and he... Oh, wait, that's not the point. The severity here is different. It's not like my wife is on her deathbed or anything.
Let me remind you, neither is Dad.
Yeah, okay, but the fact that Tony is very worried about this type of thing shows that I need to be too. I need to be a bit more concerned about him. I mean, think about it. It doesn't look good on me if Tony is by Dad's side and I'm not. I need to do something as well. I'm his biological son.
Well, you know what? Tony figured out a really good idea in regards to that. You don't have to be by Dad's side at all, but you can still chip in.
Well, how can I do that?
Well, the fact of the matter is that things aren't going to be smooth for Dad from this point on. Just having Tony's company alone isn't going to help him. He's going to have to pay for medicine to prevent him from having another stroke like this again.
That's right. Of course he would have to pay for that type of thing. So what are you suggesting? That I should be the one that pays for it?
Well, hey, if you're offering. Tony thinks it's a good idea. He's going to be there with Dad, making sure that he's got company, and you can be the one taking care of him financially. It's a good combo, don't you think? Maybe you guys can finally get along by doing this.
You know what? You might not be wrong about that. This is a good opportunity, isn't it? Hopefully, Tony and I can see eye to eye for once.
Yeah, well, if you were just a little bit nicer to him, I think you guys would have been getting along from the very start.
Hey, don't blame me for looking out for my sister. I just want to make sure that she's got the best guy with her. But you know what? It sounds like you really like him, and he's doing the right thing too. I think I was really wrong about Tony. I think this experience is going to be an opportunity for me to change my opinion about him.
Well, it shouldn't have to come to Dad having a stroke for you to realize that, Scott. But you know what? Better now than never, I guess. I'll let Tony talk to you in the near future about how much they need. In the meantime, I'm going to hang out with Dad a bit more.
Hey, Tony, how's everything going? I really appreciate you holding the fort over at my dad's house. I'm pretty sure he appreciates it too. You know how busy I am. I don't have a lot of time to spend with family. It pains me that I don't even have the time to spend with my own father, but at the same time, I'm glad that you're there. It's been a couple of months since he's got out of the hospital. I'm kind of curious about his condition at the moment. It's been quite some time, and I would imagine that he's fully recovered, right? He only had a minor stroke. Does he still have to pay for that medicine?
Hey man, it's so good to hear from you. Thank you for being concerned about what's going on here. But look, it's one of those things, isn't it? Your dad is getting better bit by bit, but we can't say that he's fully recovered. He still needs a lot of assistance.
Wow, that's really sad to hear. I would have thought that he was more of a fighter. He'd be able to get through this better.
Yeah, well, what can you expect? He's an old man, isn't he? Things like this aren't over in a second. But listen, man, I'm really glad that you've got in contact with me. I mean, I'm doing my best here for your dad, but you're also paying for things financially.
Hey, what can I say? That's the least that I can do. I mean, I don't even think it's going to be that fair, to be honest. If you think about it, Dad's always going to appreciate the company in itself. I'm not really doing that much at the end of the day.
Come on, man, don't say that about yourself. I know in the back of his mind he's thinking about his son and how much he does for him. I mean, I'm spending most of my time with him, so I'm speaking from a place of truth.
You know what? I hope you're right about that. Anyway, now that I've got you, Tony, I just want to say that I'm really sorry for how I used to speak to you.
How you used to speak to me?
Yeah, I have to say it was really out of place. I made a judgment on your character based on things that weren't really important. It was really stupid of me. I really regret it.
Aw, come on, man. Don't be harsh on yourself at all. It's totally in the past and whatever.
I know you're going to say that, but I can't forgive myself. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to look out for my sister. I'm trying to be protective of her. I want her to have the best partner ever. I couldn't realize that she was perfectly happy being with a guy like you. I might have been a bit harsh on you and made you feel really bad about it. But look at you now. You're really showing your true colors. You've really gone out of your way for our family. You have no idea how much I appreciate it.
Wow, man, that's just touching me in the heart where I need to feel it. I can feel how much gratitude you have towards me. And you know what? Don't worry. I know you would have done the same for me.
Well, you have a point there, Tony. You're my family too, so I gotta do what I can. If anything happened to your parents, you have my support, Tony. Just let me know if you need anything.
Well, that's totally cool, man. Thanks for telling me that. In fact, there is something I need to request from you regarding your dad and the money.
Okay, anything is fine. Let me know what's going on.
Well, I was wondering if you could give me like an extra $500 a week.
An extra $500? What do you need it for?
Well, you know how the economy is at the moment and how expensive things get. They've actually raised the prices on your father's medicine.
They've raised the prices? Hold on a second. They couldn't have raised them by $500. That's absurd.
Yeah, well, it's the economy. What can I say? These things happen, you know?
Yeah, but come on, Tony, that's just ridiculous. $500 is an absurd amount of money. And don't forget that I'm already paying you $1,500 a week. That's already a considerable amount of money. Do you think I'm just made of money?
Well, I'm not trying to say that, man, but you're a pretty good worker, right? You're kind of like Christina. She's a gun at her work, but you're an even bigger gun, you know?
Okay, fair enough. Look, I don't know how to feel about this, Tony. I don't think that $500 is proportional to how expensive that medicine is.
Yeah, okay, man. Well, fair enough. Maybe the medicine isn't that expensive, but think about what I'm doing. It's a labor cost at the end of the day.
Labor cost?
Yeah, I mean, I'm with your dad 24/7 looking after him, right? That is not easy, you know? It's not easy to take care of a whole person.
You're not wrong about that. I've heard the stories from Christina.
What do you mean?
Don't worry, look, you might be right about that. Maybe I do have to send you more money. Just let me think about it first and check my finances to see if it's actually feasible.
Yeah, man, like, you just do whatever you need to do. Don't worry about it. But let us know when you can send that money in, okay? It's really necessary for me to keep up the good work that I've been doing so far.
Hey, Dad. How are you? I'm so sorry it's taking me so long to message you. I've had a lot of things on my mind.
Well, if it isn't my son, it took you a while to actually get in touch with me. What are you going to tell me this time? That you were busy?
Yeah, look, I know you're not going to believe me, but that's exactly what I've been doing. I've been busy. I've had a lot of things to do, especially since I'm paying for your medicine and whatnot.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess I can't get angry at you. At the end of the day, you've got a lot on your plate, don't you, son? I shouldn't be adding more to that.
Don't worry about it, Dad. I care about you. I'm not bothered by the fact that I have to give you money every week. I'm just really curious, though. I was talking to Tony, and he said that they've marked up your medicine. Is that true?
Yep, they certainly have. Bunch of crooks they are. I can't believe they would actually try and steal money from a dying man.
You're not wrong about that. It's pretty evil, isn't it? How much did they mark it up by?
A decent $30. Think about that, son. That's a couple of meals right there. They're just a bunch of penny pinchers.
Okay, interesting. They only marked it up by $30?
Only?
No, look, don't worry. The thing is, Tony wants me to increase the amount of money I give him. He wants me to give him an extra $500.
Whoa, are you kidding me right now? An extra $500? I don't know how to feel about that. I don't think I would be comfortable with getting $1,000 a week.
What do you mean, Dad? You haven't been getting $1,000 a week. I've been giving you $1,500 a week, actually.
Not that I'm aware of. $1,500 is way too much to support someone like me. I'm a really basic man, you know? I don't indulge myself a lot.
Okay, well, that's interesting because this is the amount of money that I've been giving to Tony. Are you sure you haven't been using it for anything else?
Honestly, I haven't. I mean, every now and then I want a special meal, but I usually keep things very basic and bland. The money is mainly there for my medicine, and it doesn't cost that much. I can hardly believe that I'm getting that much money.
Okay, this is looking very suspicious now. Something doesn't add up. What about the amount of care Tony gives you? Does he take you to the shops? Does he cook your meals? Does he do all that type of thing?
What do you think I am, son? Do you think I'm some sort of baby that needs to be cared for? You know the type of man I am, don't you? I'm not going to let something as minor as a little stroke get the best of me. I'm still going to be as strong and powerful as I've always been.
You're not wrong about that, Dad. I've always been curious if you actually needed help in the first place. So what is Tony doing anyway?
Not really sure. I mean, if I ask him to help me with something, he'll be willing to do it, but it's not like I need his constant attention all the time. It surprises me that he spends a lot of time here instead of being at home.
Well, if he's not doing anything, what is he doing?
For the most part, he's just sitting in his room on that computer. He's doing something on there, but I'm not sure what. I couldn't imagine anything bad, though. He is a good person after all.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the case. This is all sounding really fishy to me, Dad.
What's going on, son?
Nothing, don't worry about it. I think I need to talk to Christina about this. I wonder if she knows what's going on.
Okay, well look, I don't want you to be giving me too much money, you hear me? You shouldn't be sacrificing your situation for mine. You gotta treat yourself as number one, son. Don't you ever forget that.
Hey, Christina, do you have a moment? I want to talk to you about Tony.
Well, would you look at that? It's quite rare for my brother to take time out of his day to actually talk to me. Usually, he's all about work, work, work. He doesn't think about anything else. So you want to talk about Tony, do you? Well, it's about time, I guess. I'm gonna get an apology from you.
An apology?
Yeah, that's right. An apology. Up until now, you've been discriminating against Tony, right? You thought he was this really horrible person. Well, do you remember what I used to tell you all those years ago? I told you that he was the perfect partner for me. I told you that he was a good guy. And what do you know? These past couple of months, he's shown that he's exactly that.
You still think that way, don't you, Christina? Look, I'll be honest, I was starting to feel that way about Tony, but after talking with Dad, I can't help but be suspicious.
Well, here we go. I knew you would find some stupid excuse to start hating him. You couldn't just accept the facts for what they are, right? You couldn't accept that he's just a genuinely good person. You have to go out of your way to find something suspicious about him.
Look, it's not like I'm actively looking for it or anything. He's just leaving little hints of what he's doing. Hints of suspicious activity. I mean, I talked to Dad and he said that Tony's not really doing anything at all. He's barely helping him. It kind of begs the question of why he's there in the first place.
Okay, look, it doesn't matter what Dad says. He needs the company, right? You know how proud he is. He's not going to openly admit that he enjoys having Tony there. I mean, sure, even if Tony's not helping him a whole lot, just having him there is enough.
Fair enough, you might be right about that. But then again, Dad's a unique type of guy. I don't think he's the type that needs people around him 24/7. But you know what? That's just a minor thing. That's not even what's bugging me the most. The thing that bugs me the most is the amount of money that I've been sending over.
Okay, and what do you mean by that?
Well, here's the thing. Tony said that he would do the calculations on how much he needs per week. He and I arranged for $1,500 a week. At the time, I thought it was absurd, but maybe he had a point. He was helping Dad after all. I don't know the pains of having to do that. I began getting suspicious when he asked me the other day to give him an extra $500.
Come on. Are you serious right now? Are you going to get suspicious over something like that? Stop looking at him in a bad light. Maybe things have gotten really tough looking after Dad. You don't know.
Maybe I am just ignorant of what's going on. But then again, I asked Dad what's going on, and he said there's a big discrepancy in what he's been getting and what I've been actually giving. I mean, think about it. Dad's medicine isn't that expensive, right? He thought that I was giving him $500 a week. I've actually been giving him $1,500, and now Tony wants me to give him an extra $500? That is $2,000, Christina. Don't you see that as really odd? Don't you think something weird's going on here?
Maybe you have a point about that. That is pretty weird.
It is, isn't it? That's why I really want to look into this. I feel like Tony is up to no good.
Come on, how about you just have a little bit more sympathy for him?
Sympathy?
Yeah! The fact of the matter is, Tony's a good guy. He's doing the right thing now. I know he doesn't have a job. I know that he's lazy. But he's got a good heart, and I like that. He'll never do anything to betray me. There aren't a lot of guys out there who would fully commit themselves to me.
I still don't really believe that, Christina. You really look down on yourself too much. Don't let your past experiences determine how you should feel about yourself. You're a great girl. Any good man would realize that.
You don't think I don't know that? A good man has realized that. Tony's realized that.
I guess there's no getting through to you. Look, you know what I've said. You know there's suspicious things going on. Do you think that you could look into this a little bit? I'll do things on my end as well.
Fine! If it makes you happy, that's exactly what I'll do. I'll look into things, but I'm telling you right now, I don't think I'm going to find anything. I think you're just being paranoid about this. You're looking for reasons to hate Tony.
Trust me, that's not the type of person I am, Christina. If he's your husband, I would love to get along with him. But if he's doing something behind your back, then I can never forgive him for that. Don't blame me for being suspicious.
Hey man, how's it going? It's been so long since you and I have talked. You know, I mentioned that I needed a little extra boost, some money, right? I hope you haven't forgotten about it. Things are getting pretty tough while looking after your dad. I was wondering if you could give me an answer on that. I mean, like, no rush. I want you to think about it properly. But yeah, just know that I really need that money.
You really need that money, do you, Tony? I feel for you. It's not easy when you're not financially secure, is it? I was thinking about it, and I came to a conclusion. I think that you need to get a job.
A job? Man, I couldn't possibly do that. You realize that I'm looking after your dad, right? I simply don't have the time for it. I mean, it's basically my job looking after him. You're the one that's paying me, aren't you?
I am. I've been giving you money, Tony. I'm curious, do you really think that all of this money is going to something good? What exactly are you using that money for?
Wow, man. Where did that come from? I don't know. I'm just putting it towards stuff, you know? I've got my marriage and everything. Every now and then I buy Christina a couple of gifts.
You buy Christina gifts? I don't know. How do you feel about that, Christina?
Yeah, I don't think my husband is being honest with me. I think he's being a lying dirtbag.
Whoa, what is going on here? Is that you, Christina?
Yeah, it's me, you filthy liar.
Hey, let's cut it out with the harsh vocabulary, okay? I'm not used to that type of thing.
I know you're not, Tony. I know you didn't grow up being told off enough. And it's about time someone did it. I can't believe you would do this to me. Do you know how much I trusted you? Do you know how much faith I put into you and this marriage? This whole time I thought you were doing the right thing. This whole time I thought you were looking after my dad. You've actually been indulging yourself, haven't you? You've been doing things behind my back.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Christina, what are you going on about right now? Why are you exploding out of nowhere all of a sudden?
You know exactly why I'm doing this. You've been cheating on me!
I'm sorry, what now?
Yeah, that's right. I found out that you haven't been faithful to me. You've been seeing some girl on that stupid League of Legends game, haven't you?
Babe, you're just creating these ideas out of nowhere. Nothing is going on. There's no way you've been able to see something like that.
You're really not good at covering your tracks, you know, Tony. I went on the computer that you've been using at my dad's house. You kept all the chat boxes open. I can tell that you've been seeing this girl. You've even been giving her money to pay for loot boxes on League of Legends. Recently, she started getting a little bit more demanding, though. She realized that she could really milk you for what you have. She asked for a little bit more for loot boxes, and you needed more money, so you asked my brother to give you more. Am I right or am I right? Don't try and lie to me.
Okay, look, Christina, I know you're angry right now. I know that you really hate me, but you don't understand what's going on. I mean, she's just a girl. She's not my girlfriend or anything.
You've actually gone out to meet her! Tony, don't try and make it out to be anything else. It's obvious that you've been seeing her. I've even seen the messages. You've explicitly said that she's so much better than me, and you feel more in love with her when you're around her than me. Well, you know what? You could have told me that ages ago. You could have told me that when I proposed to you.
What do you mean?
Well, you've been talking to her ever since then. Why would you use me like this, Tony? Why?
I don't know, Christina. I just, don't know what to say to you.
I'll tell you why you've been using me. Because you know how much money I have. That's the only reason.
Babe, come on. There's more to you than that. Obviously, I love you for your soul. Well, don't get angry at me for this. Let's just get back on the horse and try to fix this together.
No way. There is no horse to get back onto. You and I are done now, Tony. You hear me? Done. I'm out of here. Don't you ever think about contacting me. We're getting this divorce.
Oh, come on, Christina. Babe, don't do this. What am I meant to do from this point on? You're meant to be my one and only. You're meant to be the one that supports me. Christina? Babe, please.
Christina was true to her word. She got the divorce and completely cut off contact with Tony. She couldn't believe that another guy had betrayed her. Tony was on his own this time. He tried to get back to his mother for support, but she didn't want him. After living life without him, she grew used to the freedom of not having to support her son all the time. She told him to grow independent and make it out there on his own. Unfortunately for him, the girl he was seeing on League of Legends keeps a tight leash around him. She basically forced him into a relationship. Tony feels like he can't escape from her. She says that every time he can't buy a loot box when she demands it, she'll go out and sleep with a different guy. Because of that, Tony is basically forced to work, doing something that he absolutely hates with all his heart. He gets no time to play video games now and is forced to work for this girl he doesn't even like in the first place. To this day, I'm pretty sure he's still thinking about my sister Christina. I bet he realizes the type of girl that he lost. Christina was going through another period of sadness. She couldn't believe that another guy had betrayed her again. She found it really hard to pick herself up, but she began getting herself back out there, and a lot of really good guys were attracted to her. She's got a new tactic now. She wants to take her time and make sure she chooses someone who is truly right for her. I fully agree with this. It's the only way for her to find a good partner. As for me, I convinced my dad to sell his house and move in with me and my wife. He lives here comfortably, and my wife and I are going to have a child soon. We're hoping that he can be involved in the child's life, and hopefully it'll give him the energy to want to live life a bit longer. After seeing my dad, everything makes sense. He didn't really need much assistance in the first place. I should have known that Tony was a liar. Hopefully, my sister and I will never be deceived like that again.